Hey guys, what's up? Alex here. Today we are here with the first episode of MotoGP 2014 Career Mode, and I've created my character and everything. I thought it might be a little bit boring for me to really go through all of that, on the screen. I remember looking back at last year's videos, it did get a bit boring at the start, just going through everything. So, yeah, overall, nice new motorhome here in MotoGP 2014, and I'm really looking forward to it. And just a couple of things before I start into it. Obviously it's a new series to the channel, so I really would appreciate you sharing it around to your friends. That'd be really, really awesome, and I would be very, very thankful if you can help me out in that aspect. And also liking the video and sharing to friends and everything will really, really help, and I would really appreciate it, as I say. But that's that. Rider information. I think we've pretty much gone through that. That's me. Yeah, and that doesn't really look like me, but yeah, that's that. And let's just go to the office and then go to the race, the first race in MotoGP 2014. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be great, guys. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously you guys know that I'm not exactly a pro, so I'm just going to auto brakes off, steering help off, tuck in automatic. We're going to stick with that. Rewinds, well, none of them. Traction control, yes. So, we've turned some of the stuff off there. And race options, we'll go to 25%. We'll do race only just for this. And easy, medium, hard, realistic. I'm going to go with hard. And white damage, light, tyre wear, off just for now. Let's go white. Actually, let's not do that because I'm probably going to crash. Technical problems. Penalty timer, disciplinary flags. I think we need to have that on just so we don't do anything stupid, but I won't have the penalty timer on. Right, that is it. Czech Republic is our first race. Let's get into this, and hopefully it will be a great series, guys. I'm looking forward to this. Really, really, really am. I mean, I loved MotoGP 2013, and this game, from all the previews and stuff I've seen, is looking just as good and even better. Let's be honest, it's really, really cool. Some of the stuff they've added into this game. There's Cal Crutchlow. Obviously, a lot of people support him. Not having the best of years, but hopefully he can regain some momentum towards the end of the season. But here we are, round 11 as a wildcard entry, and we're going to hope to impress here in Brno. And hopefully it means that after the other wildcard entry, we'll be able to go in and get a very good seat for the full season. So yeah, as I said, if you can hit subscribe, like, just share the video out to friends, all of that sort of stuff, I would really appreciate. Obviously, I'm not expecting it, but I would really appreciate it, as it, really does help out the channel and reach out to new audiences. Whoa, it looks pretty nice actually, considering it's on the Xbox 360. The distance that you can see isn't as far, like the quality of graphics further on to the distance isn't great. It's taking a bit of time to load up some certain bits. Right, let's go to the track then. Moto 3. Haven't really been paying attention to Moto 3 or Moto 2 this season in real life. I don't know why particularly, but I just really haven't really followed it. But I don't know how good this team I'm on is. Are they my two teammates on the back of the grid with me? Great. Is it me or is it a bit laggy? Okay. Graphics don't exactly look amazing from my point of view here. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, we've got the racing line on. I forgot to turn that off. So we've really got to try and get into this straight away and not do anything stupid. I mean, obviously it is on a hard difficulty, so I don't expect to be up near the front, but I definitely need to get back into the rhythm of MotoGP. I don't think I've played really at all in the last 4 months. I did a little bit. Went back and recorded a bit of MotoGP 2013, but yeah, I really haven't played MotoGP games at all recently. But hopefully I'm going to get back into it. Obviously it's on hard difficulty. It's not on the hardest difficulty, but I've just got to get back into the spirit of things. I remember looking back on my first episode of MotoGP 2013, I was terrible, just plain terrible. So hopefully I can just, I don't think this is a particularly good bike, and I think my two teammates are on the back of the grid, but a bit of a wide line through there. So I'll slightly hold the brake a little bit longer than expected. But this will be live commentaries throughout the races, so hopefully you get my raw emotions, raw feelings as I am racing. Nice little corner cut there. Wait, did we start off with 22 riders and there's only 21 now? Am I going crazy, or I swear we started with 22 people? I don't know. Not, you know, we're sort of matching them for pace now, but we're not closing in on them. Yeah, that was a bit edgy about how far we can get. But I want to try and do it as realistically as possible. Obviously, having starting off with the back team, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, and then maybe, I don't know, I can't remember. Do you have mid-season offers? You might do. I can't exactly remember. But having maybe a mid-season offer to join a better team, that's probably what I'll end up doing. But overall, physics, everything seemed good. Quality, the graphics don't seem that bad, but I'm playing on quite a small monitor. I'm playing on, I think, a 20-inch monitor, so to see the full graphics, obviously you'd probably go for a bigger monitor, but it's not that bad, I'll tell you that. It's not terrible. It's probably not as good as MotoGP 2013 was on my PC, but then on PC, obviously you can always get better graphics, just because PC always has better software than the Xbox 360 and PS3 did, so yeah. Pretty simple livery, isn't it? Something that people say on every one of my walkthroughs, I need to stop like changing through camera views, so I'm going to try and do that. I'm not a total noob to MotoGP, but it definitely does look like it right now. But yeah, I'll try and do a review in a couple of days as well. I don't want to do a review straight away, I want to give you some honest opinions first. And originally, actually, I don't know whether I said this in the video already, but originally I was going to get this on the PS4, but I've had some problems recording on my PS4 recently. I think the adapter I got to record with isn't working entirely well, so I'm going to try and work that out. Cause, yeah, I had to cancel my PS4 pre-order and then get it on 360, so you know, hopefully it's going to be alright. This recording software should be fine, but I will be recording PS4 gameplays at some point, and obviously I want to make sure that that's working alright. Really not closing the gap at all, am I? This might even be more embarrassing than last season, but I think I had it on the easiest difficulty last time. No, get back onto the track. Oh, that's pretty much lost any chance of catching them now. Unless I just have an absolutely amazing last couple of laps, but mistake from me. So I think it's top 15 score points. Ventani's got the lap record, or the track record, and now he's running to the lead of the race. I was thinking this year, I've looked at the results for Moto3, but Rins and Alex Marquez, really haven't been doing too well. So I don't know, you know, as I said, I haven't been watching the races. I've just tried to keep up with the results, so I don't know whether any of you guys can let me know what's happening with them. But last year they were right up the front, and it seems that both of them are nowhere this year in comparison to last year. Obviously they're still doing good, but yeah. Hopefully I get a better ride than this for my actual season, but if I'm this far behind, probably not. Obviously I've got no flashbacks or anything as well, so I can't be flashing back, and that's such a stupid thing to say. I can't be, you know, rewinding back the mistakes that I made in the race and gaining time that way, but these do sound like lawnmowers. I think it was lawnmowers that everyone was comparing these to, but yeah, they definitely do sound like lawnmowers. It can get a bit frustrating if you're down a long straight. I can't tell if we're catching them. We seem to be matching them in quite a bit and then losing big chunks in other bits. 5 seconds, the gap's gone out a second this lap. Go on. It's just that really one or two mistakes I've made, you know, losing me a lot of time. But I've got to say the physics and stuff are really good with the controller. It's just so much nicer. I was playing it with a keyboard, a MotoGP 2013, if you don't remember that. So that was funny. Entertaining, I think, is another word for that. It was a bit all over the place, but ooh, I think it might be a bit closer than now. But I suppose it's a bit deceptive because we're going up a long straight. But I think we sort of might have caught them a bit there. Yeah, well, 1/10 of a second. I don't know how would I have realised that, but I caught them by 1/10 of a second. See what it is up across the line. It's 4.9 across that last sector. Is it going to tell me? 5.2s. There we are. Maybe this isn't the right difficulty. I can't tell. And what I might do is for the second one, go on the difficulty below, and then just see what we can do. I mean, if it's a lot closer, that should be alright. But I think at the moment, might be easy. Obviously it'll be easier on the easier difficulty, but it might be better to be on the easier difficulty just for entertaining races. And I'm not sure how fun it is to really watch me just go around at the back of the field, but yeah. I seem to be losing all of our time in that first sector though. That is the thing. First sector seems to be the place we lose all of the time. Then the middle sector and the rest of them we seem to sort of keep up. Now that was a cool one, cut the seen one. Now I haven't actually seen any of the other riders fall off yet, so that in another way that's a bit unrealistic, because there's usually a pile up at the first turn or something. If I remember back to last year, there was always a crash in the first couple of laps. Oh, it's weird. It feels like you have to grip the mid corner. It just seems to slide away from you. I'm not sure whether that's just because I'm on a back team bike, on team one, you know, a team that's not got much resources. That was just outbreaking myself. But yeah, it's a bit weird. It is a bit weird how I seem to just lose grip mid corner. Maybe it's just because I take too much speed into the corners or something. So they're already crossing the line and I'm nowhere. I've lost anyone in front as well now. 7 seconds. I think just for you guys viewing the videos, I think it's going to be more exciting. It's a bit of a risk really putting it on a hard difficulty. I always put it on a low difficulty, so for what? Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. But yeah, I normally put it on a low difficulty to start off with, but this time I risked it and put it on a hard difficulty and we're just miles back. So I'm sorry about that, but next episode I'll put it down to medium difficulty and maybe do what we did on MotoGP 2013, which was work our way up through the difficulties. It's probably the best thing to do. I won't start on easy just because that'd be really easy, but maybe starting at medium's the best option. But I had to try it at some point, and a bit embarrassing it was in the first race, but it doesn't really matter too much. It's only a wildcard entry really. I mean, inevitably I'm going to get a seat team anyway, even if I do terribly in both these races. But yeah, so I've decided to up the race length. Obviously, last game I did 15% races. Now I'm doing 25% races. So it used to be 3 laps. Now it's 5 lap races. So that's so that'll be one race an episode now. So that means that I'm gonna definitely get the episodes out a lot more, but I'm going to have free time soon, a lot more free time, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be focusing a lot on this series, trying to make sure that it gets out there to a lot of people, as it is a series that I'm looking forward to, doing a lot of episodes on. MotoGP 2013 was a great game, but it just gets to a point where you feel you've done it all, so I just stopped playing it really. A lot of people wanted me to keep playing it up until, but I just couldn't, just because I really didn't. I just couldn't really enjoy it, if that makes any sense. I know it sounds a bit stupid. Race over. That is how far behind we are. It's all about learning though. Not really the easiest track in the world really, was it, to do the first race. Czech Republic isn't exactly the easiest of races. But no mistakes from anyone else, which is interesting, and we made a couple which would have definitely lost us time. But overall, not too shabby whatsoever. I think I can say I enjoyed this first race, even though I was far out back. Probably more than 10 seconds behind in the end, but we'll leave the racing line on for the next one, just to try and get used to the physics again. But over the line, that's embarrassing. A little bit frame rate issues there as you go across the line. But is it going to show us the results? Yes, it is. So Danny Kent.
Will be taking us to Parc Fermé shortly to watch the celebrations on the podium. But first,
why is Alex Rins and Marquez not starting? Sure, aren't they two of the best? I have no idea. Livio Loy, I thought he was quite good as well. I don't know. Well, a little bit of XP there. What? How can I lose fans? I don't have any. Okay. At least I kept up with them for a couple of corners at least. Well, that's it for the first episode, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you haven't liked the video, I really would appreciate it. It does help me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed, it would help me out a lot as well. And hopefully in the next race, we will do a lot better. So, until then, guys, I'll see you. I'll see you in the next episode. That makes a lot more sense. But anyway, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.